All right, in this lesson, we are going to be evaluating polynomials. Now, we have evaluated expressions before, and sometimes they may have had an x squared in them or a cubed. Now we're really going to do it with polynomials. So we want to be able to evaluate these. I'm going to do these by hand, but you can definitely use calculator on these, but really be careful when using calculator on these, particularly when our input is negative. So here we go. So we are going to evaluate 2x squared plus 3x minus 4 when x equals 2. I'm going to take that 2, and I'm going to plug it in wherever I see an x. And I recommend doing this step, writing it down. Even with the calculator, I highly recommend writing out what you're going to put in. You know, over half the mistakes that I see students make could have been removed completely if they had just written down what they're going to do. Students often try to do too much in their head. So here, make sure you obey order of operations. So we're going to have 2 squared is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. Plus 3 times 2 is 6. Minus 4. So 8 plus 6 is 14. Minus 4 is 10. Okay, so if you've just been following along, try to stop, pause the video, and do this next problem. All right, welcome back. So I'm going to plug in a -1. Be careful with the negatives. I'm going to plug it in wherever I see an x. This is going to be -1 cubed minus 2 times -1 squared plus 5. What is -1 cubed? Well, it's a negative cubed to an odd exponent, so I know it's going to be negative, and it's a -1. So -1 squared is a positive 1. And then 1 times -2 is just a -2 plus 5. So -1 plus a -2 is -3 plus 5 is 2. Next one, we have -3x squared plus 4x minus 7 when x equals -3. Again, take that -3 and plug it in wherever you see an x. So -3 times -3 squared plus 4 times -3 minus 7. So -3 squared, positive 9. Careful with the sign. So positive 9 times -3 is a -27. 4 times -3 is a -12. Minus 7. Now, I don't like subtracting, so I'm going to change it to plus a negative plus a negative. So 27 plus 12 is going to be 39. And 39 plus 7 is 46, and it's negative. Okay, one more. I'm going to take this -2. I'm going to plug it in for x. We'll have -2 cubed minus 2 times -2 squared plus -2 minus 1. Again, you've got to be careful with the signs. -2 cubed is -8. -2 squared, positive 4 times -2 is a -8. And I'm just going to say plus -2 minus 1. Now, I don't like subtracting, so I'm going to do plus a negative plus a negative plus a negative. I've got all negatives here. That makes it kind of easy in some ways. I can just add them up, and then I know the answer is going to be negative. So we're going to have 8 plus 8 is 16, plus 2 is 18, plus another 1 is 19, so it's a -19. Hope that helps.